Hello, subbies. Welcome to stream, where I have realized just now that I did not do my ad break for the first part of the stream. So now it's telling me that there's an ad break to do, but we're going to snooze that for now. Today we're continuing Trails Through Daybreak, Chapter 2. If you weren't here last time, you didn't miss too much. We finished the side quests for Part 1 of this. Actually, no, it's part 2 of this chapter. For part 2 of this chapter, and we're in nighttime now, so it's about to be our second day in Hayway. But we met Aaron Way, who is not too keen on Van's presence in this town, and we got attacked by some punks from Almada. And that's pretty much what happened, so we're gonna see how this ramps up here in the coming day. Hello, thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Yeah, I chose to wear my bustiest outfit today because I got jealous of Van, and I wanted to show off my tits. So here you go. Before we get started, though, I do want to talk a small bit about something that happened today. Maybe you got an email about it, maybe not. For those of you who don't know, Twitch has decided to change their sub prices for mobile. This is in conjunction with something that Apple is doing. It's particularly stupid on Apple's part that they are. Hold on, let me get the actual infographic so that I know what I'm saying. So Apple is requiring for apps like Twitch and other things that customers use their in-app purchasing system, and that means that Twitch is going to be raising its prices. It's now $7.99 to sub on Twitch Mobile as opposed to the $5.99 that you would pay on PC. I recommend, if you're looking to sub or like donate bits, to do it on your PC. Apple's getting pretty gross when it comes to this stuff. It's doing it with Patreon too. I actually got more information from the Patreon thing than Twitch gave in its announcement. I wish that Twitch had been a little bit more transparent about it, but they weren't. Maybe because they believed people already knew it was happening. I don't know. But Apple charges like an extra fee in their store associated with buying your bits and stuff like that. So if you have an iPhone, please don't use it to resub ever. And don't use it to buy bits either. Just do all of that on browser. It's so much better for you price-wise. And I don't want anyone here to end up getting like charged extra just because they wanted to use their phone to do something. It's so ridiculously dumb what Apple's doing. Oh, it's Google too? Okay, I didn't know about that because Patreon says that Google's not doing it. So that must have happened recently. Okay, so it's Apple and Google. It's not just Apple. So if you are an Android user or an iPhone user, please make sure to do all of your subbing and all of your bits sharing and bits buying and all that stuff through the browser and not through the mobile app. I'm not telling you I don't want you to watch me on the mobile app. That's fine. Do whatever you want there. But when it comes to spending money, don't do it through the mobile app. Don't do it. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I wanted to cover. Very important there. If you want more information about that, Twitch did send out some emails today. They're not like the most detailed emails, but they are there. And you can check those out and read a little bit more about it yourself to see how it all shakes out. Alright, so we're going to get started with our stream. I'm going to do a quick ad break, though, because I didn't do one at the start of the stream because I'm a clown. So we're going to get that over with, and then we'll get to the stream. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a minute, 30 seconds. Alright, welcome back to stream. Let's get started. Okay. Right, we got a lot of people to talk to. Not a lot of people, but it is nighttime, so we got people to talk to. I have some serious beef with A, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I've got plenty of info to sell, so if you're interested in buying, you know where to find me. Oh, are your assistants not with you? I'm sure you don't need me to tell you this, but Longport can be very dangerous at night. You better watch yourself out there, alright? I know. Jack said the same thing. Oh, shit. There you go. My bad. Thank you. Oh, did he? That's funny. Well, I know you're busy with work, but if you get some free time, drop by for a drink. If you do, I'll make him some special sweets to go with it. I tried my luck in a game with Jack. I'm sure you can guess how that went. I thought he hadn't changed at all, but now I can see I was dead wrong. Even when plastered, he's sharp as a tack. Honestly, I think he's amazing. Damn it, I lost again! Ah! How the hell did Jack get so good? The guy was red as a tomato. He practically drank himself under the table and he still kicked my ass. He's got the devil's own luck, I tell ya. Alright, let's go out and talk to the guys. Hayway's never happy when an incident occurs in the eroded cave. Hurts their bottom line. Things get dangerous there at night, so for my sake, don't even think about going there right now. I had no trouble finding work after quitting the mining job. Trade and finance were on the rise at the time, so there were all sorts of carrier jobs available. We replaced the mining business here, and thus the mine was drowned in the ever-changing tide of the economy. That place held a great many memories, so perhaps that is why I was saddled with regrets.
Hey, friend, you got a minute?
I know you're intimately familiar with the Eastern Quarter, but its storied history holds many secrets. Secrets that even the citizens aren't privy to. It may behoove you to look into its past someday. I think you'll find some points of interest. Alright, who do we have here? There's some guys up there. Oh, that's the Lou Mansion, I think. Well, if it isn't Arkwright, I heard from my daughter that you met Aaron. We apologize that your encounter with him was so combative. Aaron can be quite the intemperate sometimes, not to mention stubborn. Yeah, I got that much from our fight. His strength is the real deal, though. I can see why you guys struggle to rein him in. I promise you that he's not a bad guy at all, just a little rough around the edges. He's always looking for after his friends, and while he'll never admit it to your face, he's very kind to the children and the elderly. It is just as she says. Were it not for those qualities, we wouldn't put so much faith in him. He also has a vast array of knowledge and possesses great leadership skills, which will serve him well should he become an elder of Hayway. My eldest son wishes to climb the ladder of Hayway, so he desires those attributes. That is why he is studying abroad as we speak. Gotcha. Well, don't worry about Aaron and me. I never judge a book by its cover. Gotta at least make it into the midpoint before I make a call. And it looks like I'll have a chance to get a good long look at him and his actions soon. It is just as I heard. You may seem brash on the surface, but you're actually very observant. Well then, I shall leave this matter in your capable hands. Aaron may be reluctant to join Hayway, but I truly believe that when the time comes, he shall step up to the plate and lead us. I have faith that he will one day look inward and realize his true calling, just like my son did. If you would please watch over Aaron in my stead. Also, while this is just my opinion, I get the feeling that if you and Aaron work together on something, you'll get along quite well. Looks like Fen has come home for once. If you have anything to discuss with him, now's the time. Bye.
The night market is so fun. This must be the
I should ask Aaron for some pointers. He knows martial arts and everyone looks up to him. I'm gonna become just as strong as him one day. Then I'll definitely be able to protect the city with Shin. Maybe Aaron will be willing to train with me again. Oop. Aaron and I go to the same Gekka school, so I've been able to see him in action. He's mainly a swordsman, but he's a master of unarmed martial arts too. He's also a great teacher.
Ugh, how is it this late?
Hey, friend. Got something you'll like.
I've been spending most of my night talking with this kind merchant here. He's been teaching me all about Eastern culture. And thanks to him, I'm loaded up on medicinal herbs, and I bought a holy vase for an absurdly cheap price. Oh dear, I don't know about that. This Moshi character is awesome. I really hit the jackpot today. I feel like I've seen the character before, but the merchant says it's 100% original. And a merchant never lies, so it must be true. Oh god. Come on, buddy. Poor guy got swindled. Aaron kicked so much ass in that fight, which I was half as good a fighter as he is. Probably best not to compare myself to him, though. It's not going to do my self-esteem any good. At least I got a good nose on me, though. Serves me well when I'm on lookout. Man, that was refreshing as hell. We really showed those gangsters and outsiders that we mean business. Aaron must have had them quaking in their boots. Shame that blonde chick had to ruin it all. Things were just about to get interesting. Our man Aaron scared the freaking daylights out of those outsiders. Serves them right. Won't be long now till we send those losers packing. I say we throw a party to celebrate our inevitable win. Someone call Aaron right now.
Daddy, hurry!
I can't wait for the show tonight. It's always a treat to see more provocative productions this place puts on. I'm lucky that I can come here whenever I want. People who live outside Longport don't have that privilege. If only there was some way they could be a part of the experience too. Wait, I know. I'll make a fan club on the Orbital Net. We can create a nice, wholesome community of fans all over the continent. Oh dear. Oh! The Eastern Theater is incredible! The Eastern charm, the stunning choreography, and those dashing performers. Alright, boys, back in we go. I can't wait to see the next performance. Get a hold of yourself, Melise. We've been watching these non-stop for 5 hours. Don't make us watch another, please. Theater is the greatest thing in the world. I'm totally hooked. They're putting on a different performance for this next showing, and I have to see it. The final performance of the day is coming up. Our actors will likely be playing to a full house. Many of our guests have been out of town as of late. Having our culture and traditions accepted and embraced by others is a truly joyous thing. Oop. Oop. All that's left is today's final show. We'll end it all with a bang. Our theater is usually packed with older guests late at night, so the content of the production is more mature to match. Being able to adjust your performance to suit the tastes and preferences of your present audience is the mark of a true professional. I hear Aaron took care of a bunch of good-for-nothings again. He must have downed them all with his Gekka style. Wait, is that where he learned his sword dancing techniques? If I learned swordsmanship, would I be able to dance as well as him? I should ask him about that later, but for now, I gotta focus on the performance ahead of me. Alright, let's leave. Not too many people left. Have you had dinner yet? There are plenty of good places to eat around here. If you want my personal recommendation, well, I'd suggest staying here and having our food. Not biased at all. Our Guiha Fandian dish, which is named after our fine establishment, has been beloved by people here for half a century. I don't think we need to buy anything with those guys. Oh, we do need to talk to these guys up here. Oh? Whew, that was a good shower. Now I'm all nice and warm. Let's dry your hair now. Wait, does this place not have a dryer? I should let them relax. No need to get them involved in this. Oh, that's our guys. I don't know why I forgot about that. Yeah, we should probably not bother them. I heard Aaron got into yet another fight. He was one of my former students. Quite the troublemaker, that one. I know he cares deeply for his friends, as well as this town, but he still worries me. May the blessings of the Heavenly Mother be with him and his friends. After a full day of non-stop prayer, I finally decided to go back to the inn and rest, but I'm too stressed to sleep. My business doesn't turn around soon, my life's gonna be in shambles. Oh, goddess. Oh, heavenly mother. Please take pity on this poor soul and smite those vile poor debt-ridden soul and smite those vile underhanded consultants. Oof. Man. That dude's calling in the big guns. Pray the dead away. I wish I could. Tourists often ask me about the temple's place in the Eastern Quarter's history. Long before the Calvardian Revolution, this place was a humble trading town. But about a century ago, many immigrants flocked here due to the chaos in the East, and those people founded this temple. Oh. Alright. A little bit of lore there. Let's leave. Okay, let's just talk to the merchants real quick. We're just gonna make this real quick, and then we will...
Oh, did you hurt something?
Start our thing. Oh, hello. We're done for the day, so if you have any business with us, make it quick. I plan to start preparing tomorrow's medicines as soon as we close. Hopefully work will lighten up over the coming days, but with violence continuing to break out on the streets, I'm not holding my breath. Yeah, that's not good. Something is definitely in the air tonight. We'll figure that out soon enough. When we get our mission, I'm sure. I don't care about your good stuff right here.
Right here.
My God, stop it with your tonic powder. Oh my God. What? I don't understand.
Better buy soon so you don't miss out.
All right, we're almost done here. Oh my God, that guy. What a shameless man. Jesus Christ, that face looks like a pair of balls.
My noodles are the best in town.
Alright, I think we have one more merchant to talk to, and then we're done.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Oh, I was wondering if we already bought everything from there, but yeah, we did. Okay, that's it. Let's go get this going. Let's figure out what's going on with Longport tonight.
Let me ask you something.
Oh, thank you for the bone. Wait, what's going on? Thank you. Very nice of you. Back on the clock, eh? You sure are a hard worker. Yeah, well, this request came from Jack, and I don't mind hustling for him. I respect that. If you'd like, I can help you along, since I know a little of the cheating duo. I believe their names are Samson and Richie. I hadn't seen them around these parts before last week, but they certainly made an impression. Van makes me a hard worker. Same. As soon as they walked through my doors, they challenged Hal to a round of gambling. It was a close match, but she lost. They beat Hal? Wow, those guys must have been pros. I'm not so sure. Had Hal been serious from the start, things would have ended very differently. However, those swindlers pretended to be rookies when they approached her. A loss is a loss, though. Hal blames herself for underestimating their abilities. So they pulled one over on her, huh? Didn't the same thing happen to one of Jack's old buddies? Oh, you heard about that, did you? You're well researched. The person in question is very much ashamed about that. And so is Hal, for that matter. She's really beating herself up over this. I get why. Her pride's been wounded. Anyhow, Samson and Richie showed their true colors after the match. As I recall, the two of them ran around yelling, "We kicked Hal's ass!" and "I bet Jack's too scared to take us on." I heard they've been repeating that ad nauseum in the other gambling joints around Longport. That's about all I know on my end. I don't have anything on A, sorry to say. Don't be sorry. You've already been a huge help. I can get the rest of what I need on my own. Jack and Hal's reputations are on the line, so I'll get this settled on the double. I appreciate that. Best of luck, fan. Thanks. I need to find the people who are in the know about Longport's underground scene and question them. Guess I can check out Dr. Longkai's place first since it's nearby. Eh?
Can we talk?
I overheard your conversation, so you know that I lost then? Well, yeah. This is so humiliating. I'm Jack's partner, so I can't lose face like this. I swear I'll get them next time. I won't go down without a fight. Yeah, I know you'll kick their asses into next week. You've got this. Thanks. Though I know I may not get the chance. Earlier, Jack said I'm going to take off soon so I can drink the night away, but I'm guessing he's going out to confront them with you, right? Since A's involved, you got to understand where he's coming from. Sure, but he doesn't have to be such a worrywart. He should know that I can take care of myself. But fine, I won't be selfish. Sorry for getting you wrapped up in my mess. Hey, don't apologize. You didn't do nothing. Alright, let's go to the clinic.
Let me ask you something.
You wish to know about Samson and Richie? I've been hearing those names a lot as of late. Didn't you have a match with them recently, Shenli? Yeah, I dabble in gambling every now and then. They challenged me to a match and I couldn't very well say no. Gotcha. How'd it go? Not great. I heard about their match against Hal beforehand. I thought they must have used some underhanded methods to beat her. But I was wrong. They were the real deal. As far as I could tell, they were both just as good as Hal. That's impressive. Well, there goes my plan to take them on by myself. Yeah, chances are you'd get demolished. And if you think you can get rough with them, forget it. They've always got bodyguards with them. If you're going to take them on, you'll need a plan. And a damn good one, too. Don't do anything stupid, I cried. I know. Thanks, you two. Okay, I think I'll talk to Jigen next. He's another acquaintance who likes gambling. Maybe he'll know something about all this.
Let me ask you something.
Samson and Richie? Yeah, I remember him. They challenged me to a few rounds of cards. It didn't go so well for me. Those bastards made out like a bandit. Sorry to hear. You knew those guys were cheaters, right? Why'd you take the bait? I enjoy playing with a handicap. Living on the edge is the best way to live. Sadly, I missed my chance to back out, and I paid the price for it. Now I'm stuck drinking cheap booze for the next half year. You better not go blabbing to my wife about any of this, you hear me? Don't worry, I ain't a snitch. Wish we could mop up these assholes, though. They're raking in the cash at everyone's expense. Any idea who else got scammed by the double-dealing duo? I heard one of Aaron's buds got done in pretty bad. Don't know the kid's name, but apparently he got burned big time. Word on the street is he's hatching a revenge scheme. Good to know. Thanks, man, I owe you one. Buy me some grade A booze and we'll call it even. So, a friend of that Brad is a victim in all this, too. They might have some info on the cheaters. I know we got off on the wrong foot, but if we're talking payback, maybe he'd be willing to help.
Look at you, working your ass
Speaking
off.
of...
Think I could tag along?
Speak of the devil. I had a feeling you're sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. This is usually the point where I tell you to hightail it out of my town. But after what happened at the docks, I'll admit you've piqued my curiosity. I want to learn more about how you do things, so I'll be keeping you company for a while. And just so we're clear, I'm not taking no for an answer. That's how you want to play it, huh? Actually, this works out perfect for me. Fine, but on one condition. I want to question one of your pals. Van told Aaron about the cheaters. You're chasing those ass clowns? And that's all the more reason for me to join up with you. Thanks to them, Sid's broke as hell. No one, and I mean no one, messes with my bros, so I'm so down to get some payback. Let's go. Hold your horses, my dude. We're not rushing into this. I'm still sniffing for information on those guys. You know anything about them? I got nothing. But Sid might know a thing or two. He's probably hanging around in front of the Eastern Theater. Let's go talk with him. Hey, slow down a little, will ya?
It's Aaron West!
Oh my god.
Yo, Aaron, you were amazing back there. Thanks. Hope you come back soon.
Word on the street is you got into another fight. You're going to hurt yourself one of these days.
Sorry to worry you, ma'am. Appreciate the concern, though.
Oh, I almost missed this.
Hey, Aaron.
Now, what's
Thanks
it
a
say?
bunch for the help earlier.
Oh, nothing.
Sure thing, Pops. But you'll be on your own from here. Got it?
Well then, now that Aaron's entourage is done. Can we change his stuff yet? Oh yeah, we can. Okay, cool. So we should probably do that then. Alright, let's give him this. Oh, he has the Regal Guard on. We don't need to do anything with that then. Okay, prevent seal. Yeah, let's give him that. And what else do we have here? Sure. Let's go with that too.
Maintenance mode activated. That's a single element slot, boss. Looks like a new shard skill, eh?
Oh my god, was that thing about to call me boss? Please. I can't. Okay, that's cool.
Skill loadout updated.
Let's go with evade.
Skill loadout updated.
We don't have a lot of good stuff right now, but
Skill loadout updated.
that should work for him. Alright, let's go. Wait, what? We already talked to these guys, though. Yo, what's up, Aaron? What you doing with that handyman bastard? We were all just talking about grabbing a bite to eat. Want to dish this loser and hang with us? Pass. I want to keep an eye on the old fart while he's doing his job. Might learn a thing or two. I getcha. Recon's important and all. I'll keep that in mind when I'm guiding people around. Well, good luck with your mission, Aaron. Catch you later. Wish you could have joined us, though. Tell you what, the old fart's probably going to wrap up soon, so I'll join with you guys after that. I think an all-out celebration's in order after we kick the crap out of those outsiders. When I get there, let's call over some hot chicks and chill. You better stop calling me old fart, you little bastard. Hell yeah, tonight's going to be wild. I'm excited to hear all the funny stories about the handyman. Oh my god. I guess I'm the handyman now. Oh wow, there's a lot of people that we can talk to now that we have Aaron in the party. You did an exceptional job this afternoon, Aaron, although I would appreciate it if you shared the spotlight with your peers next time. Sorry, but that isn't how I roll. We've been over this. My presence gets asses into the seats, and my acting makes the crowd go wild. What more do you want? You've got me there, I suppose. You're equally as talented as your mother, yet your skill set differs greatly from hers. That's part of what makes you so fascinating. Oh, I already heard that. I heard about the fight at the dock. Glad to see you didn't get injured. I bet that Gekka style came in handy. Speaking of which, is your sword dancing based on your swordsmanship? That's random. Well, I guess I never really thought about it. I just follow my instincts when I dance. I haven't really been to the Gecko Dojo in ages, so if my moves are influenced by it, then it's all ingrained. Ugh, your natural talent is on another level. But that's all the more reason why I need to polish my skills as much as possible. I'm gonna surpass you one of these days, just you wait. Good luck with that, bud. I heard Aaron took care. Oh wait, we already. Okay, we already read all that. Fancy seeing you here, Aaron. I can't remember the last time I saw you show up twice in one day. Well, I'm not here to perform, so sorry if I got your hopes up. In-game Dom has met Dom. Yes. I found some other entertainment for the night, but if the mood strikes me, I'll drop by and take the stage again. Oh, right, I forgot that you're normally busy at night, or rather, occupied might be the more accurate term. Either way, you should consider stopping by if you can. The last time you performed at night, the crowd was in love with you. You were especially popular with middle-aged men. Wait, for real? I mean, of course I was. I'm loved by all types. Alright, let's leave. We got more people to talk to now that we have Aaron in the party. Oh, that doesn't change. Okay. Oh, it's not often I see you with outsiders, Aaron. Normally you're with Huang and Sid around this time of night. Hey, even I gotta switch things up every now and then. I'll probably join up with them later. Once I'm bored with this guy, I'll ditch his ass. Swearing in a church, huh? Damn, you got no class. You just... Never mind. Anyway, I trust you, Aaron, but please ease up on the violence. Remember that you and your friends are sacred children of our Heavenly Mother. I heard you got into yet another fight, Aaron. I understand that you're driven to protect the people here, but if you resort to violence every time, then you're stooping to their level. I'm worried that you will one day be consumed by anger and hatred, and lose control of yourself in the process. I'll keep that in mind. Your word is gospel, after all. Don't worry, though. I won't get the temple wrapped up in any of this. If it make you feel better, I can start going easy on those weaklings from now on.
So...
Oof. Alright. Well, hi there, Aaron. You're with Van? I didn't expect you two to become such fast friends. You got the wrong idea. I'm just tagging along so I can see what his fixer business is all about. And now I've learned who two of his sources are. Cat's out of the bag. Well, I guess it can't hurt to shadow him. But if you're planning to surpass him, forget it. Van's the best in his trade. Don't worry, becoming a fixer is at the bottom of my list of career choices. Though if I did, I'd run circles around the old fart. First off, no you wouldn't. Secondly, I'm not an old man. Cut that shit out. These two make for a fun pair. For sure. They're a comedy duo in the making. If you figure out anything about A, let us know. Jack and I will do anything we can to help. I don't think I can... Yeah, I don't think... Okay, I don't think we can. Oh, wait. I'm betting Aaron's got a bone to pick with those assholes. Might be a handy partner for this case. Alright, bye. I'm getting stuck behind chairs. How's it going, Aaron? It's rare to see you doing the night rounds with an outsider. I'm just curious about how this guy runs his business. Kinda surprised to see you so late here at night. When'd you become such a hard worker? When Heiwei put me in charge, of course. That said, the eroded cave is dangerous at night, so there won't be any more tours today. Unless you want to take a trip there, I'll always make an exception for a tough guy like you. Cool. When I get some free time, I might head over there to train. You still out here being all melancholic, Waran? That's not gonna put a smile on your old lady's face, you know. Blunt as ever, aren't you, Aaron? Still, your words ring true. The fact that I'm chained down by the past must be filling her with sorrow, but I want her to look down on me with pride. Perhaps if I had that endless vitality of yours, I could rid myself of these shackles and be free once more. You're waxing poetic more than usual, which means something's troubling you. What's on your mind? Can't hide a thing from you, can I? I've been consumed with worry over things like losing everything that's ever been important to me, once again. Come on, not this again. You need to kick back, relax, and enjoy the years you got left. Leave the worrying to my generation. If all hell breaks loose in this town, we'll be the ones to shut its gates. I got no idea what went down with you and your job back in the day, but I say let it go and do whatever the hell you want now. You got a lot of nerve. You're absolutely right, though. I can't let the memories of the past tie me down. Alright. We got 2 more guys. Well, if it isn't Aaron, I didn't know you were friends with Van. Though I shouldn't be surprised. You get along with just about everyone. Nah, you got it wrong. I'm just following him around to see what kind of stupid crap he gets into. Anyway, shouldn't you be heading on inside? It's getting kind of late. I know you're just looking after the town and its people, but my bros and I have got that covered. You boys certainly are dependable. We didn't have people like you back when I was running the inn, so I had to watch over the town by myself. I'll take your advice, though, since things have been getting rather dangerous as of late. The town is in safe hands with you on the prowl. Be a good friend to Aaron, Van. I've been watching him since he was a child, and despite the trouble he causes, he's a kind boy at heart. I'll take your word for it, and hey, I'd love to get along with him if I could. Yeah, not happening.
This must be the eastern quarter.
Good evening, Aaron. I heard about your recent exploits at the port. Everyone in Hayway is impressed with your natural talents and leadership abilities. I hope you will consider joining us in the future. Hard pass. Being tied down to an organization isn't really my thing. And just when the elders finally stop pushing the invites down my throat, I apologize for speaking out of turn. Well, you do have plenty of time to change your mind. The elders expect great things from you. Alright, I think that's all the guys. So we're going to do the ad break, and then we're going to get on with it. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a minute and 30 seconds. Alright, we're back. Let us continue. Oh wait, maybe we'll talk to this guy regularly first.
Can we talk?
You want to know about Samson and Richie? Those guys are a couple of shithead cheaters. I lost to them big time. But that's how the ball bounces, I guess. Cheating's only cheating if you get caught in the act. It's on me for losing, but there's something they did that got me pretty upset. What'd they do? Did they do you dirty? Tell me. I'll avenge you if they did. Thanks, Aaron. I'm not mad about anything they did in the match. I'm upset that they broke a promise they made. Before the match, they said that if I went broke and couldn't cover my losses, they'd only make me pay what I had on me. Then after I lost, they did a heel turn and said I had to give them everything I had and then some. They told me if I couldn't fork over the cash, they'd put me to work at the Messeldom Trading Company. What? Are you freaking kidding me? So that's where Almada comes into the picture. After that, I called up Sei Huang and borrowed the mirror I need from them. They came in clutch for me. If I wasn't broke out of my ass, I'd bet money that there are others who got suckered by those sniveling bastards. I'm gonna murder these assholes. Any idea where they're holed up? I think they said they were staying at the Kowloon Hotel. They told me to head there if I wanted some revenge. Oh, I'll be getting some revenge, alright. But instead of dealing out cards, we'll be dealing out ass kickings. Yeah, not happening. You're supposed to be watching me do my thing. So quit trying to call the shots. That's my job. Fine, fine. You better hurry the hell up, though. You start taking your sweet-ass time, I'm bailing. Got it? Sure, do whatever you want, bud. Anyway, we still don't know enough about these guys. I'm gonna go ahead to Newtown and do some snooping around. You coming with? Sure, whatever. Alright, off to Newtown we go. So, where are we headed? To the Kowloon Hotel. I want to ask the receptionist there some questions. I should be able to get plenty of info out of them since Heiwei is my client. I'm sure they want this Almada mess cleaned up nice and quickly. They're probably kicking themselves for letting the Mafia in the door. It's their fault for underestimating outsiders. So we've got them to deal with as well as those cheaters. If they really are doing illegal gambling, then we may need some backup. I might call up a couple of experts I know. What kind of experts we talking about? You'll find out soon enough. Alright, we got more guys to talk to, it looks like. A lot more guys, damn. I may not read all of this out loud. Now, where did Maxim run off to? I thought I saw him earlier, but it might have just been a lookalike. This might be tougher than I thought. But I'm not giving up. If there's a story to tell about him, then darn it, I'm going to tell it. I'll do whatever it takes to bridge the gap between me and Dingo.
Alright.
Alright, there's nothing there. Whenever I gaze at the lights of Longport, I think back on the time when I ran all those businesses. Longport went through some hard times when I was a young lad. As the city was being put back together, my companies flourished. Over the years, I passed all of them on to the younger generation. Except the sauna. That's still an important business to me. In fact, I think I'll go check in on it tonight.
You there! Have some fun!
Welcome.
This Eastern cuisine is delicious.
I was wondering why these two were here again. Alright. Hello, Aaron. I heard you got into a fight. Again. I'm surprised to see you walking around with the Spriggan after that. You really are at the mercy of impulse, aren't you? Shut up. Quit being a horse's ass. Why is it so hard for you to mind your own damn business? Did you forget that you're my pupil? How dare you talk to me like that? You're in strict need of some discipline. Every member of the Gekka School is supposed to hold themselves to a higher standard of blah, blah, blah. Okay, good talk. Lesson learned and all that. Gotta bounce. Oh, no, you don't. You're not getting out of this one, Aaron. All right.
So this is the Great Spire, huh?
Hey, it's the Car Bros. Car camping. Oh man, that sounds uncomfortable. I've been asking around about those gangsters. Just doing some plain old information gathering. It's a good practice for any copper bracer. It's how we got our info on Almada's executives. Well, I say we, but the credit for that belongs to a friend of mine. I need to remember to thank him later. Whether it's investigating in the field or doing our rounds, Heiwei makes things tough for us. The people of the Eastern Quarter trust Heiwei more than us and the cops, so they defer to them more often than not. That's why Xiaoling's such a huge help. The people there know her and know and respect her.
Welcome! Thank you for visiting the Kowloon department store.
Please step on up.
We hope you enjoy your stay as you browse the finest goods Longport has to offer. Welcome! Thank you for visiting the Kowloon department store. We hope you enjoy your stay as you browse the finest goods Longport has to offer.
Alright, we are almost done here. Ooh. Hello, Riku. Welcome. Shoot, yet another dead end. If only I could find a single clue. Hey, what are you doing here? Oh, don't tell me you're one of those tabloid vultures. Stalking is a crime, you know. I ain't no journalist, my dude. I don't give a rat's ass about what you're up to. Though I am kind of curious what you meant by if only I could find a single clue. So you were eavesdropping on me, were you? Well, that's none of your business. Now leave me be. Even a superstar like me needs some time out of the spotlight. Fine, fine. Let me know if you want me to find something for you. I'd be happy to take your money. I have succeeded in 2 sections of Spanish homework. Well, one. The other was orientation. Very nice. Congrats. Alright, let's go talk to Dart. Doesn't seem like they're making any moves.
Can we talk?
Pardon? I don't know what you're talking about. There's no need to be coy. We already know that you're keeping an eye on the Messeldom Trading Company. I can tell you're from around here, so I've got a pretty good guess as to what your real job is. I could reveal it myself, but I'll let my buddy here do the honors. Are you seriously testing me? Screw off. Fine, I'll play along. I've seen this guy around town a few times now that I think about it. He's most likely a... I'm thinking a Heiwei spy. Oh, never mind. Probably a cop then. Given that you're doing a stake out of this place, I'd guess you're either a cop or a detective. And here I thought the Longport police were all useless, but you're out here trying to beat the stereotype. Hats off to you. Shh, keep your voices down. If you wish to talk, follow me. Should start learning Japanese. I had wanted to learn Japanese because I did a full foreign language with my degree, but I couldn't do it online. And then my John didn't do the flexible work assignment until after classes started. I learned some Japanese with Ebby while I was camping. We did Duolingo together, and Mel did too. It was fun. Not bad, kid. Don't patronize me, asshole. So, what can I do for the famous Longport prodigy and the Spriggan? Did you say you wanted information on the cheating duo? Yeah, all we know is that they're connected to A. Got anything else for us? I do. Our primary target is A, so I don't mind if divulging this information. They aren't official members of A. The 2 of them and the part-time gangsters have only just been hired. Samson and Richie have made a splash in the gambling scene. They caused quite a stir back in Messeldom. Unfortunately for them, they pressed their luck. They set their sights on swindling A out of their money, and they paid the price for it. They were collared and put on tight leashes. The 2 were given Jaeger dropout bodyguards, but otherwise they're being treated like dogs. To A, they are on the same level as the part-time gangsters. Well, ain't that convenient? So in other words, they're expendable, which means we can bring them down without fear of retaliation. Huh? What are you 2 plotting? Nothing. He's just messing with you. We're gonna resolve this nice and peacefully. Yeah, what he said. Thanks for the info! Right. Anyway, just stay out of our way from here on. Needless to say, I was ticked off given that when I brought up classes that may interfere, I was told to find classes that don't. Oh god, that's awful.
That's true.
Dang it. Alright, let's talk to this lady over here. Ben is currently out. You have my apologies. If you like... Oh wait, we already read that before.
Can we talk?
Welcome, Mr. Arkwright. Oh, I see Aaron is accompanying you as well. How may I help you 2 gentlemen this evening? We've got a few questions for Heiwei. We're trying to find those damn cheaters. You know anything about them? Oh, we're actually in the middle of investigating that matter as we speak. We've uncovered a few things, including the fact that the cheaters are linked to A. I also know about the incident involving your friend. It's a good thing he avoided the worst-case scenario. Had he not been able to pay up, he would have been handed over to A. That's about all we know at present. Sounds like their info lines up with Sid's. I'm gonna make those cheating bastards pay. Though I wouldn't have had to if Heiwei had stepped in, but they seem content with letting them roam freely. If you're fine leaking us info, then I'm gonna assume Heiwei is cool with us tackling this issue however we want. Yes, you may deal with them as you see fit. Those 2 aren't official agents of A, so they're of little concern to us. Really now. At present, they're relaxing in their room. Would you like me to relay a message to them? Not right now.
That's probably all the relevant info we're gonna find.
what's next on the agenda? Wanna go raise some hell?
No, we're stopping at the park so we can go over everything. No hell raising.
So, what's the plan? We gonna bust into their hotel room and rip them a new asshole? You wish. That'd just leave a big old mess for Heiwei to clean up, and I'd rather not be indebted to Heiwei. I'd also make it harder for me to move around freely. I got a better idea. Instead of fighting with fists, I say we fight with cards. You wanna gamble with them? That's right. You never struck me as the high-rolling type. I considered that option too, but I tossed the idea when I realized Sid and I wouldn't stand a chance. You confident in your card-playing skills? More or less, although I'm probably not as self-assured as you. Jack told me you normally win 1 in every 3 games against him. That's no small feat. But what if I told you I win 2 in every 5 games against him? Oh, you think you're better than me, huh? Who's calling who self-assured? I'm just speaking objectively here. I can hold my own in a round of cards. That said, our opponents are at least as good as Hal. If we challenge them by ourselves, the deck will be stacked against us. So I say we up the odds by stacking our own deck with a couple of aces, or more specifically, a Jack and a Hal. You're the man with the plan. I'm surprised at how calm you are about all this. Right back at you. I had you pegged as a dumb, reckless brat who ran headlong into danger. But tonight's taught me that you can think things through. I got brains and brawn. I'm the whole package. Don't blame you for thinking of me that way, though. I know I get into a lot of fights, but I really don't enjoy pointless conflict. People in the Eastern Quarter are the closest thing I have to a family. You don't have any relatives? Nah, my mom died when I was a kid. So the people in town took me in and treated me like one of their own. Even Heiwei's had my back over the years. That used to be true of Lao Yi. I don't actually know how to pronounce that name. Lao Yi, too? But he's been distancing himself from me lately. Anyway, I'm just trying to do what I can for the people here. I won't let anyone tie me down, though. I've always done whatever the hell I wanted, and that's not going to change. Is that right? Wait, why the hell am I spilling my guts to you? Can we go back to talking about the plan now? Sure thing. As far as I can tell, Samson and Richie are genuine gamblers. They might be cheaters, but their skills are legit. I bet they're on a whole other level from us. Probably fancy themselves as being on the same plane as Jack and Hal. And they want everyone else to think so too, which is why they challenged Hal. They've steered clear of Jack so far, which is fair. Jack's basically a living legend among gamblers. You gotta be on your A game and have all the luck in the world to take him down. Exactly. Even if you're a cheating bastard, winning won't come easy against him. So we're gonna make the idea of challenging him less intimidating. And I guess that's what I have in mind. We're gonna bait him with something? Ooh, I get it. We're the bait. Bingo. Now, let's go get Jack and Hal on board. Also obligatory. Look at these two fulfilling the red and blue gaze stereotype. Oh my god. What stereotype is that? I don't think I know about it. The sexual tension so sharp you can call it Zensetsuken. Yeah. Pretty much. There's more guys to talk to? Huh. Okay. Wait. No, there's not. Oh, that's our guys. Okay. Yeah, we can ignore that. Do I have money right now? I don't think I do. No, I don't think so. I might have some masses, though. Maybe. Hey, I've got some news on the investigation. Pour me a glass, Hal. Sure thing. I'll be happy to serve you one on the house if you can get this cheater business sorted out. Don't expect any alcohol, though. Now sit your asses down and tell me what you've learned. Gotcha. I think we finally got a good handle on the situation. It's pretty much exactly as we imagined. Those who can't pay up are forced to do grunt work for Almada. These guys are the scum of the earth. We can't let them get away with this. So what do you think about my plan? It's not a bad one. If you join up with me while Aaron pairs up with Hal, they might accept our challenge. They'd piss themselves if they had to face both of you and Hal. but we might get them to bite if you two are teaming up with a couple of fresh faces. Remember, the two of us still have to pull our own weight. We can't expect Jack and Hal to carry our asses. You'll be fine. I know you, well, full well you're no amateurs, so I'm confident you'll do great out there. I think this is a solid plan. Don't you think so too, Jack? Yeah, of course. But before we go charging in, I want you guys to memorize some signs. So we're cheating the cheaters, huh? I don't mind fighting fire with fire. Does that mean we're cool with passing cards to each other under the table? Let's not go overboard. Then again, I'm sure our opponents will be doing that some too. Oh yeah, I should mention that you and I will have a different set of sign from Jack and Van. We don't got much time, so let's get right into it. Oh shit. When I put my right hand over my face, I need you to discard the king. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to write this down. We'll do that when we're changing cards. If I rest my chin on both hands, that's your cue to discard the queen. And if I scratch my head, I want you to discard the jack. Those are the three signs I'll use when I'm aiming for 4 of a kind. So I'll be counting on you to get those cards in my hand. However, if you're 1 card away from a straight flush, then toss out any cards you don't need. When you do that, I'll be sure to get you the card that'll lead us to victory. Got it. Alright, one more thing. If I cough, I want you to drop out of the match. I'll only use this sign if I think our opponents have a better hand than us. Always good to know when to quit. And that's about it. Got it memorized? Yep. Oh shit, god damn it. I always do this shit. Yep, I've committed it all to memory. Same for me. Sounds like we're all ready. Oof. That did not format well. Then all that's left is to call them up. But remember, we have to head straight there once we do. Let me know when you're ready to go. I think I'm ready. All done with your nighttime stroll? And what are we waiting for? Let's challenge Samson and Richie. Alright, so we're gonna... Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna turn on my fan. It's getting hot in here. I don't just mean the tension. I mean it's actually getting hot. I got sidetracked by my controller wire being taken. Jack got in touch with Samson and Richie at the Kowloon Hotel and challenged them to a match. Yeah, there we go. The two were more than happy to accept, on one condition. They wanted to determine where the match would be held. Van, Jack, Aaron, and Hal all agreed, and thus they made their way to the suite in the Kowloon Hotel. Well, well, it's the man, the myth, the legend, and the flesh. We meet at long last, Jack. So nice of you to come out here to play. And he brought King's adorable little daughter with him. It's been, what, a year since we last saw each other? Ready to get your butt whooped again? I'll be doing the butt whooping this time. Don't let them rile you up, pal. A gambler's always got to keep their poker face up. I know. I think Jack told you about us over the phone. Mind going easy on us? We're just a couple of newbies. Ah, so you're the prodigy and the Spriggan. We never heard of you back in Messeldom. If you're only rookies, then you made a big mistake coming here. You just dropped into the lion's den, and we're gonna tear you limb from limb. Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots here. Bet you guys are all bark and no bite. Alright, that's enough trash talk. We don't have all day. Let's get this game on the road. Alright then, let's play. Can't wait to finally dethrone the king of gambling. Your lucky streak is about to come to an end, Jack. Hello, Mel. Welcome. We'll be playing pokers in pairs of 2, as we agreed. No peeking at your partner's hands, though. At the end of the game, we'll tally up the chips, and the team with the most will be declared the winner. Sound good? Works for me. So who's dealing? Your bodyguards? I'll be watching them like a hawk. If I spot them cheating in any way, it'll be your loss. Fine by me. These guys know next to nothing about gambling anyway. They're just a couple of bodyguards we hired through the Messeldom Trading Company. This is a battle between warriors who've honed their craft to an art. We're not gonna cheat. The victory won't feel earned if we do. And here I thought you had no pride, but now I see it's just fickle. We'll see if they stick to their word. Alright, here we go. Ugh, Samson and Richie aren't full of hot air after all. They're no pushovers, that's for sure. It's been a close game so far. I think our boys will pull through, though. The old fart's putting up a good fight. Yeah, he's doing great. Had to pull a few tricks out of my hat to get this full house. This is a slam dunk. Oh, no. Sorry, Van. Goodbye, full house. Sorry about that. Is it just me or is the air dry in here? Yeah, a little. Jack's giving me one of his signals. What should I do? Nah, we were gonna fold. Coughing is the sign for folding. Can't imagine I'd lose with this hand, but I need to put my trust into Jack. Fold. I'm out this round. Damn, wasn't expecting you to fold. You're just full of surprises, aren't you, Spriggan? Oof, dodged a bullet there. Good call, Van. Just had a gut feeling. Thanks for the save, Jack. Nice going. It's always good to know when to pull back. The heated battle raged on, both sides unrelenting as the tide shifted back and forth. Eventually, it all came to a head, where folding would spell certain defeat, and the victor would lay claim to every chip on the table. Okay, I've got the cards for a straight. They're so obsessed with gambling in this game. Yeah, pretty much, especially in this chapter. Alright, so I've got the cards for a straight. I think we're one card away from the straight flush, though. What's a straight flush again? Five cards of sequential rank, all of the same suite. Yeah, we are. We're very close. We're one card away from a straight flush right now. So he said... one card away from straight flush, toss out any cards you don't need. So right now, we don't need that jack. Well, frick, I got bad cards. Now it just ain't my night. Ah, shit. Alright, we're gonna have to discard the king. Wait, no. He said... Wait. Now I'm confused. Wouldn't one signal trump the other? Pull yourself together, man. I need you to have your head in the game. You aren't fooling anyone, you know. We know you're up to something. He's putting his right hand on his face. That's another one of Jack's signs. I had to discard one of my cards, but which one? Oh, this is hard. Let's discard the king. We'll put our trust into Jack. Jack wants me to discard the king. He must be aiming for a 4 of a kind with his kings. I'd like to be the one to lead us to victory, but when the chips are down, you can always bet on Jack. Alright, swapping a card. Well, no pairs for me. Hope you're luckier than I was. Well, see for yourself. 4 kings. Well done. However, it won't be enough to beat this. Did you hit your head or something? That's 3 of a kind. Wait, what? That's not possible. I know I had 4 aces. What the hell happened? That was like a magic trick. That was one of King's special techniques. It let him control the opponent's cards. Jack's the only other person who can use it. I haven't seen that move in a long time. You guys are down 500,000 Mira. Want to keep going? Of course we will. We're not going to back down after a loss like that. We're done with you though, Jack. I want to play Hal and the redhead guy. We're gonna squeeze him dry. Oh, that's because the other guys are cheating too. They're basically cheating the cheaters. Yes, eat that! So what was that about squeezing us dry? This is humiliating. It's one thing to lose to Jack, but getting our shit kicked in by these nobodies is just plain embarrassing. You expended all of your luck in your match with Jack and Van. And now you're down a million Mira. Time to pay up. Guess we have no other recourse. Except to run away. Let's scram! Eek! Hal, get down. Ah, damn flash grenade. Cowards! We can't let them get away. Then let's go after them. You two handle things here. You got it. Good luck. Did you seriously follow us all the way out here? Bad move. You just signed your own death warrants.
Let's play.
Alright, let's do a quick ad break.
Let's see what you're made of.
We'll be back in
Here I
30
go.
seconds. Don't go anywhere. Alright, we're back. Thank you for squeezing me dry, Mel. Okay, let's continue. Alright, so here's Aaron. He has a couple of delay skills, it looks like. Oh, he also has seal skills. Cool. And he also has one that costs HP.
Now you will fart.
Rude.
This'll hurt.
Very rude.
A chance.
Go all out! Give them your all!
Over here. Over here. Don't screw with me.
Full boost! Activating charge!
Got you. A chance.
Full boost!
This'll hurt.
Go all out! Activating skill!
I'll dice you up. It's go time.
Now's a good time to boost.
Bring it on.
Activating skill!
Gotcha. Take that, you ass. It's go time.
Bye, buddy.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Bang. Soar for me.
Very nice.
Limit crushed.
But
And now they're both dead. Goodbye, little men. Please, just let us go. We don't have any money. The Mafia took every last mirror we saved up. Almada beat you guys to the punch there. Well, lucky for you, we don't care about the money. Fess up. You've been handling the people you beat to the Mafia, right? Well, we were just following orders. Yeah, we had no choice. It was us or them. I don't want to hear your pathetic excuses. Save your breath. At this point, we should just give them over to the right people. No point getting rough with them. They ain't worth it. You can't be serious. Fine. I guess you're right. So, who are you handing him over to? I'm thinking Heiwei. Well, if we really want them to pay for what they've done, then Heiwei is our best option. Yeah, they won't show them any mercy. Especially since Easterners were among their victims. The severity of the punishment might change depending on how many of them were caught in their scheme. Either way, they'll be punished a hell of a lot more harshly if we gave them over to the guild or the cops. That good with you? You aren't going to hear any objections from me. Want to go ahead and get in touch with them? Yeah, the Kowloon Hotel receptionist can help us there. Dan contacted Heiwei and gave Samson and Richie over to them.
That's a wrap.
Mirror deposit
Nice.
confirmed.
Aw, man, we didn't get any SP point. Fuck off. I made some choices there. I guess not good ones. Rip. Oh well. That's okay. Well, wasn't as smooth as I hoped, but it's what's done is done. Say, you know if there's any public baths around here? Even better if they got a sauna. Oh man, Wong's got one just down the way. Don't tell me you're aching after one little scuffle. You gotta work on your stamina, man. I can stay up for 3 nights straight with energy to spare. Spoken like a true teenager. Stay jealous. I know you should go for a massage instead. Oh wait, that put an old fart like you out of commission for a few days at least. Dude, I ain't old. Sheesh, don't know if I could put up with you if you weren't handy in a fight. So, you're doing theater and what? Is the plan to just join up with Heiwei at some point? What? I hit a nerve? Why do you care what I'm doing with my life? No reason in particular. All I am is an outsider who floats into town from time to time. There are some things you can only really tell a person like me that ain't got a stake in your life. I'm not gonna force you or anything, mind. This place is special to me. I get to mess around with my friends and go up on the big stage. I've also got a bunch of memories of being with Mom here. Sure, Heiwei does stuff that ticks me off, but I still go way back with Ashin and her family. Though me and Lao Ye aren't really close these days. Sao's a shady son of a bitch, but it's obvious that he's sharp as a tack. If smart people like him can move up in Heiwei, it's not a bad idea for me to join up and see how I do. I just have doubts sometimes. You suddenly find yourself wondering if you really belong here. If you really have the right to have a life this nice. A little self-doubt growing up's totally normal. Happens to everyone. But I get the feeling you're kinda like me. You love someone or something so much you have to let them go. Yet you don't have the heart to tell them that. Damn. Lay off the romance movies, old man. All that sentimental crap sounds ridiculous coming out of your ugly mug. Leave my face out of this. Anyway, take it from me. You can make a home for yourself anywhere you want. Could be some far-off land, or maybe you go on a long journey to end up right back where you started. Point is, you have to decide that yourself. How about that?
You and me couldn't be more different, but I get what you're saying. Sometimes it feels like the world's fading away around me. Probably just imagining things, or maybe I really don't get enough sleep. I'll see my bros or Ashin, hell, even the city lights, and my vision just kinda hazes over. It makes me sick.
Ah, you really love this place, don't you? So much that doubting your love even for a second makes you hate yourself.
Is that so wrong? You telling me I shouldn't hate Almada for coming in and trying to mess shit up? Or be pissed at Heiwei for letting it all happen? Screw all of that! I've got to protect this place. I've got to prove to myself that I belong here. That all my doubts are bullshit. But if I gotta be the one to do it, you and the guild are in my way. I already know you're damn tough, and I like the way you handle your work. But I've already made up my mind. So you gonna get the hell out of here or what?
I respect the hustle, kid. Love how Van is not voiced in this scene by his actor. Yeah, there's a lot of scenes that Van's not voiced in. I wonder if his actor just wasn't really available for a lot of voice stuff, maybe. I don't know who his voice actor is, but maybe they're like someone really popular and I just don't recognize it. I don't know. But yeah, I've noticed that throughout this game, there's a lot of scenes that Van's voice is just not present in when someone else is. I respect the hustle, kid. But aren't you jumping the gun a little?
What are you talking about?
I get it. You're a bit leery of us because we're working for Sao. Thing is, I'll work for just about anyone if the job's right and the mirror's there. In Japanese, yes, I believe so. But as you've seen, when I work, I do things my way. So don't go lumping me in with those sticks in the mud over at the guild.
Are you saying...
Van! We've been looking all over for...
Uh-oh. The hell are you all doing here?
Pop's got caught going for a night on the town, eh?
Damien
old,
Haas?
don't it?
Who's that? Can it already?
Hal and Jack told us everything. We've been worried sick. She's right. Wait, you're with Aaron?
Chill. I can explain. But first, Elaine, what are you doing here?
I happened to run into them on my nighttime patrol. Though I must say, you two suddenly seem close. Was one wild night on the town all it took to smooth things over?
Huh? Oh, is this an adult thing? Course not. Nah, tell him. It was a hot night in Longport. We were just getting busy with the real babe. My man here really knows how to pick 'em. Come on. Why don't you tell us more about this babe? And what does he mean by busy? Well, Van. He's on Smosh? I don't know what Smosh is. That's my cue to exit stage left. Don't forget about what I told you earlier, okay? Keep out of my way and... Uh-oh. Huh? Why is your bag glowing? The hell? Shit. Look. What in the world? A fog's rolled in. I've got a bad feeling about this. I don't get what's going on, but I'm not gonna wait around to find out. Aaron? Wait, it's too dangerous. Bah, we're going after him. Right. Oh boy. I remember this in Japanese.
Jack,
Smosh
going
used
on?
to be this small YouTube channel where these two guys did skits. Nowadays, it's a bunch of people doing the skits. Oh! Wow. Okay, so yeah, maybe that's why he didn't voice a lot of his lines. Maybe he was just too busy.
Dunno, but I don't like it. Go hide out in the bar.
We shouldn't be getting sea fog at this time of year.
Even if it's a freak off-season incident, it shouldn't be this dense. Contact the other families. I need
Something's
men
not
stationed in every
right.
district.
Yes, sir.
To think he'd return after 40 long years.
Yeah?
Oh, yay. Okay, that's how you pronounce that name.
Are you saying this has happened before?
I'm not surprised you have forgotten. You were only a child when this fog last descended upon us. Assemble the Shongshou. We must fortify our defenses at once.
Hurry back to your homes!
Oh. True. That's a good point. I don't really remember... Yeah, see, my memory of how many lines were voiced in Japanese is kind of spotty. But I guess, yeah, I don't really remember Van having a lot of lines in Japanese, actually. No. I downloaded the demo, but I haven't played the demo yet.
Stay in and don't come out. It's too dangerous outside.
I wanted it, but I couldn't afford it. It was, I just couldn't get it. But I really wanted it. Because it looked interesting. But who knows? Yeah. I still have it somewhere, but...
Do you know where Aaron is? I can't find
maybe
him
on my
anywhere.
own time at some point.
He went to go keep an eye on that outsider Hayway hired.
What about this fog? I've never seen anything like...
Oh, shit!
Sid, hang in there. Say something.
You bastards!
Oh. Yes. I do
Well,
remember
looky
this very
here.
clearly.
The whole bunch of them in one place.
Oh, God.
Our job of painting these streets red just got a lot easier.
Say! Wong! Damn it all!
Oh, shit! Archaisms?
Oh, great.
I'll take point.
Wow! They're perfectly in sync!
Look alive!
It's not over yet.
Those are some real weird looking
What are they
archaisms.
doing here? Let's go!
Alright, we have Elaine in this fight.
I won't lose! I'll get them all at once!
Going all in.
Activating drive.
Rude.
We can win!
Packard.
Displaying details.
They don't have any details in this game. Oh, wait, do they?
Time to go all out!
Oh, they don't. Okay. Oh, that's different.
Going all
Okay.
in.
I see. I don't know why I haven't used those buttons until now. Alright. Okay, so Elaine has...
I'll get them in
What
one
the
go.
fuck is Obsidian Ray? Yeah, let's use that. I don't know what it is.
You won't get away with this! I'll round them up and scatter them! I've got you now! Burn!
My move
I think
now.
I might be over leveled for this
This'll
too.
hurt.
Might be over leveled for this whole chapter.
Think fast. Take this.
Which is good because the fucking dungeon is a bitch and a half.
A chance.
Use a sharp boost to get the upward boost. Activating skill. There we go.
I'll remember this.
Alright, we have Lohengrin. Wow! Really? Okay, that's interesting. Alright, we have Lohengrin, Kaleido Fencer, and Silver Cross. That's a pretty wide sweeping skill.
Sucker.
Perfect chance.
I wonder if there's a connection there. Huh.
Activating skill.
Wasn't expecting to see that, man.
Engaging shield.
Bring it on. This'll hurt.
Go all out. Activating
Time for the main event. Fans alive. Great.
boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Alright, goodbye, doggies.
That's how it goes.
Damn, she's over leveled as hell.
Out of my way. Hang on, guys! I'm coming!
Don't think so. The fog's clearing.
That was quick.
Did you hear that?
About 10 people just fled the combat zone.
We need to hurry.
Yeah.
Oh, Adios. This isn't even a battlefield.
Stay back, both of you.
Let's go make sure.
I don't like these odds.
Aaron.
Those bastards. Even if it's the last thing I do, they're gonna...
They'll pay! They'll make them all pay!
Oof. Well, that was day one. The next morning, September 21st, 12:08, 8:12 a.m.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Gien Lu.
Lou? Then that makes you... I figured there was more going on with you, but I wouldn't have guessed you were that important. Can't believe an elder from Heiwei waxed my ride. Wait. Oh, it is the same guy.
You still have much to learn, young Van.
Weird hearing that from you, but I didn't take it. I take it you didn't invite us just for that big reveal.
Of course. Naturally, we must discuss last night's events. Allow me to inform you of the Elder's decision. Heiyue will remain on standby until further notice.
Heiyue? Is that how you pronounce it? Oh, wow. I always thought it was Heiwei. Even after that bloodbath?
Father, are you sure this is the most prudent course?
Today, we must bide our time and prepare our forces. In the interim, no one must mount an attack. On the morrow, Cao will return, and we as an organization will resolve this matter in one fell swoop.
He might be pronouncing... Yeah, I think it is Heiwei. I'm pretty sure I remember that being in the Japanese, too.
Whether Yin chooses to help us is no longer relevant.
How can you expect us to sit idly by and accept that? Never mind the people of Longport. What about Aaron? He's been missing ever since the incident. I know him. He's not about to sit on his hands and wait. Are you both really just going to let him go it alone?
Of course, we don't want to abandon him. However, it's plain to see this situation is balanced on a knife's edge. Our foes will expect retribution, so we only have one chance to get this right.
I get what you mean. They must have an idea of what that retribution will look like, and a way of countering it. Yeah, I've seen traps like these before. I see there's no need for me to explain further. However, I must append one note, a warning. Leave this city by dawn tomorrow. So that's when you're setting loose your Shadow Warriors, huh? I heard you didn't even send them out when you were beefing with the Red Constellation. That is a direct reference to the events in Trails to Azure, I believe. You are remarkably well informed. That altercation was simply a consequence of another family's poor decisions. Had Cao failed to quell the incursion, our shadows would have been released without a second thought. Lucky for everyone that Jaegers have more sense than Almada, I guess. I am beginning to understand what Cao sees in you. Perhaps I will enlist your services again one day. With that, I bid you farewell. Fair travels on your return to the capital. Oh, shit. Well, that's the Zhang show, I guess. Why didn't you warn us they were here? Got one last question for you, old man. What's with the cold shoulder of the kid? He's been sulking about it.
Simply put, Heiyue is a complex organization. This crisis presents an opportunity to let external woes reveal internal wounds. Perhaps you will understand this too in due time.
Well, if the elders say we aren't acting today, then that's that. I'll leave it up to you to decide how and to what degree you investigate last night's tragedy. My only request is that you look out for Aaron as much as possible. I feel the same. His friends were like family to him. He will be willing to pay any price to avenge them. That makes sense. He was overtaken with rage before. I'm worried about him being out there on his own. Speaking of worried, I'm getting worried about you getting back to Edith on time. If you don't make it back in time, a certain bracer's gonna bite my head off. Sorry, but please let me stay until the end of the day. There's something on my mind that I need to see through. Figures. Alright, you've got till the last train tonight. No more extensions. I understand. You be careful, everyone. If you need support, we'll do what we can. I'm counting on you, Mr. Arkwright. Aaron's in your hands now. So long as it's the kind of work a Spriggan like me can do, I'll see this through. Alright, bet you already know the game plan for tonight, right? First, we need to investigate what happened last night, in particular, where that strange fog came from. It's possible there's a Genesis involved. We need to track down Aaron, too. For all we know, he's already charged headfirst into the enemy base. That enemy likely being Almada. Not bad, you got all the big stuff. While we work on the information gathering, we'll knock out any other small tasks that come our way. I want to check in with Jack, too. We may as well hit up the cops in the guild while we're at it. Long story short, we've got to roll with the punches. Right. Alright, I have to pee now, so I will be back momentarily. Don't go anywhere. We will be back in a minute and 30 seconds. Alright, welcome back to stream, subbies. Okay, let's continue. It was a surprise to see people being cleared out so early in the morning. Maybe I should hole up in my room today and plan my next trip. After all, I'd rather not do anything that would make me come off as suspicious. Over my travels, I've learned to keep to myself when trouble starts a brewing.
No need to be shy now. See you again.
Hey, hey!
Gotta keep this up. Rank up. I'll be taking that.
Nice.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Driver, huh? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I think Van should probably have... Between these two. Maybe this one.
Arsenal modified. Shifting to maintenance mode.
Actually,
Switching to maintenance mode.
What does she have? Basic water arts? I think she should probably have this.
Arts driver switched. Switching to maintenance
And
mode.
she has amethyst ring and... Oh yeah, Aquaverse. I don't think we need that for her anymore. Does she still have water arts though? No, she doesn't. Okay. Well... Yeah.
Switching to maintenance mode.
We'll take off Aquaverse for something else. Let's put on... She doesn't do Earth either, though. Maybe Cast.
Shard skills updated.
Adjusting orbment.
And Fairy will give... Maybe... Maybe Aqua. Maybe not, actually. She has Celestial on there. Okay, yeah, we won't mess with that. My husband may seem a bit aloof at times, but he's always the type that gets the job done. That's part of why Gwiha Fandian is still flourishing. I'm still in shock over the horrible incident from last night. Stay safe, you all. It's a dangerous world out there.
Alrighty.
I got all nervous again when I was asked to chase people away this morning. How the heck did those assassins sneak in here without me knowing? I'm always going to be thankful to Heiue for looking out for this old place. But I won't lie, it felt like my heart stopped for a sec when I caught a glimpse of Master Gien pretending to be a servant.
Hello there. See you again.
Alright. Why did I get caught up in such a horrible tragedy? I'm not even worried about my business right now. I just want to get home safely. Oh, goddess. Oh, heavenly mother. Please save me. What happened to Sei, Huang, and the other victims fills me with great sorrow. I truly hope their souls can rest in peace. We will perform our duty and send them to the heavens above. That is the best way we can honor their courage and their memories. In accordance with the wishes of the surviving families, we've arranged to collect their bodies once Heiue has finished performing the autopsies. I will make arrangements for the funeral while caring for the citizens' mental stress. I just can't believe it. My former students are dead? And Aaron's run off to get revenge. I'm barely keeping it together. This is just too cruel. Oh, Heavenly Mother, please watch over Aaron, as well as my remaining students. Hello, kitty.
Oh, did you hurt something?
I'm so glad you're all okay. I still can't believe what happened last night. If you're looking for Dr. Long Kai, he's in the examination room. He's looking after the sole survivor of the attack. Had we gotten there a moment later, that guy probably wouldn't have made it.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
You here to visit him too, Arkride? Wait, that's one of Aaron's friends. Did he survive the attack? Yes. The fact that he's still breathing is nothing short of a miracle. So he's going to make it? His condition looks stable, at least. He gonna wake up anytime soon? I don't know. The boy has yet to regain consciousness. He just barely managed to hang on. There's a limit to what I can do here. I plan on having him moved to a hospital immediately. Heiyue is handling things on that end, thankfully. I'm relieved that someone survived, but it's doubtful that we'll be able to ask him about what happened. Yeah, it's too bad. We might have gotten some good info from him. It looks like he lost consciousness from a blow to the back of the head. It's possible he didn't even see the attacker's face. The killers probably didn't realize he was just unconscious. Might be the only reason he's still alive. Hope he doesn't have survivor's guilt after this. I can only treat the physical wounds. Whether his mental scars will heal is entirely up to him. By the way, has Aaron come to visit? He came at sunrise, but left shortly after. Do you have any idea where he went? Not in the slightest. He didn't say a word the entire time, which is very unlike him. He must be tormenting himself. Yeah. Try and help him if you can. He needs to be surrounded by friends now more than ever. Right. We'll make sure he's okay. Likely harasser? Oh my god. That's the first time I've seen that. Can someone ban that guy? Actually, I think I can ban that guy. And banned. Bye, buddy. I'll keep him alive until we can move him to a proper hospital. I only wish I could do more for Aaron. Please look for after him if you can. I won't be able to leave here for some time, but if you need a doctor, I'm your man.
Well,
I can't believe it said likely harasser. I've never seen that before. That must be something new. I might just got a teensy bit carried away yesterday. So sorry. You went on and on about the Eastern Theater this and the Eastern Theater that while we were out drinking. I'm getting a hangover just thinking about it. I know I said we should enjoy ourselves to the fullest, but everyone's on edge after last night's incident. Let's not get carried away again. Fine. Guess I can show a little restraint. I'll just stick to rummaging through the theater's gift shop. I think she's developing an obsession with that place. I saw it yesterday on your stream. I banned them before you saw. Oh, okay. Yeah, I probably didn't see it then. I suppose now may not be the best time to sightsee. Don't think we should wander around aimlessly either. It's too scary around here. I'd love to watch another performance and cheer my heart out, but I think I'll just stick to shopping their wares. I'm becoming mildly concerned about her.
Alrighty.
I'm still in shock over what happened to Aaron's friends. Those boys used to come by this place all the time. I considered canceling our performances today, but I don't think they would want that. They loved our theater more than anyone. We will do our utmost to put on the greatest shows this theater has ever seen. That is the best way we can honor their memory. The performers are working extra hard to cheer up the locals. And Amalia has been thinking about starting up her fan club so she can share some positivity. They're all so amazing, unlike me. I'm just so worried about Aaron, I can't think of anything else.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
The performers are all thinking of ways to raise people's spirits after last night. They really have an amazing strength of spirit. That might be why they're always able to put on such spectacular performances. Maybe it's insensitive for me to think about the fan club idea now, but I really want to spread those positive vibes to people that need them. I just can't believe those kids are gone now. They used to come here quite a lot. I hope Aaron's okay. He loved them all like family.
okay.
We're all down, but we're not out. I'm gonna perform my heart out because that's what those guys would have wanted me to do. I'm not sure if Aaron's ever going to perform again after what happened last night, so I'm going to sword dance in his stead. This is where us pros have to show our stuff. Man, this is awful. I can't believe locals were murdered in cold blood. Even Elaine couldn't stop it from happening. I gotta get my act together. I'm worried about Aaron, but right now I have to focus on the investigation. The perps are still on the loose, and we're gonna be the ones to catch them. Hayway already collected the bodies, but there should be other clues that lead us to the perps. You can leave this one to us, Spriggan. We'll take it from here, so you guys can head back to your inn. Well, unfortunately, that won't work for me. Things got a little strange last night with the mist. Is this one of the mystical wonders of the East? Is it a common occurrence here? Regardless, it was quite the sight. I would have taken some pictures, but my camera suddenly broke on me. It's too bad, really. Oh well, I've got a treasure trove of stories to tell when I get home, and that's good enough for me. Not sure if you would want to tell that one.
My noodles are the best in town.
Master and I are in a funk because of what happened last night. Today he messed up the noodle prep for the first time in 10 years. We gotta get it together. People's spirits are at an all-time low, so we need to do our best to lift them. Easterners are like chewy noodles, flexible and strong, but also easy to cut. We're also going to put smiles on people's faces with our noodles. We'll get through this together.
What do you need? There you go. Thanks.
Give me a break. Hey, friend.
Thanks to that Imperial moron from yesterday, I made a killing for the first time in ages. I'm not really feeling the luck today, though. Everyone's kind of on edge after last night. I consider using that to my advantage, but when I heard there were casualties, I thought I'd better not. Guess I'll just cooperate with Hayway for the time being.
You've come to the right place. And thanks as always.
It's so dangerous these days.
When the scary mist came out, I got goosebumps. I also felt like someone was watching me. Even Pal was looking scared. What's going on? What happened yesterday? There was all that mist, and apparently there was an incident outside. I'm glad we were in the house. But I'm concerned about Linlin. She was in a daze last night, saying she could feel something was wrong. And she said this before the mist appeared. I need to sit down with her and try and figure out what's going on.
What have we got?
What is that? Why, I reckon...
It's hard to believe that some of our own were murdered on this very street. I even knew the boys who were killed. Everyone's shaken, including myself. I'll just try and focus on my work. All I can do to help is make food that will hopefully cheer people up.
Take your time looking.
Seeing you.
I can't believe it. Wong and the other guys are gone? It can't be. They were so strong, this just doesn't feel real. That's all the more reason why we have to train. Someone has to protect this town, and Shin. I won't stop pushing myself until I'm on the same level as Aaron. I'm too scared to go out, but not having a grasp on the situation is frightening in its own right. The strange mist left me completely unsettled. Grandpa never told me about this. In times like these, I normally lock myself in my room and read a book to calm my nerves, but I think I'll seek some wisdom from someone older. I thought I was the smartest person in the room, but the fact that I didn't listen to the words of others shows that I was the ignorant one.
Look as long as you'd like. Thank you.
Last night was rough. Always hard to hear about young ones passing so soon. Not sure what was going on with the mist. I asked the older folks about it, but they were as silent as the grave. It's like they know something. Wouldn't surprise me if this is all connected to a past incident. I'll do some digging.
Well...
Hello there! Come again! Hello there! Come again! Hello there! Come again!
How frightening.
Pains my heart to hear about what happened to Aaron's friends. I can't provide any specifics, but according to Hayway's investigation, they suffered unnatural deaths. We're currently strengthening our security in light of this event. After the last night, Hayway decided to strengthen its security. I'll do everything I can to protect the Liu family. I heard Aaron is looking to get revenge. I understand how he's feeling, but I fear he will act recklessly should he walk this path. I can't believe it. I never thought I'd live to see this all happen again. You okay, pal? It's pretty rare to see you freak out like this. I'm alright. I was just caught up thinking about the past, that's all. I've seen that mist a long time ago, during a very dark chapter in my life. Why, you and the older people around here are all out of it? Did something happen back then? Well, you see, it's not my place to tell you, I'm afraid. Please forgive me. The hell? Why is she being so tight-lipped about this? Now that I think about it, though, he's very much like... No, I must be wrong. I'm letting my anxieties get the best of me.
Oh, good stuff right here. The fair...
I feel bad about what happened last night, but now's not the time to close up shop. Dr. Long Kai placed a rush order for medicine, so I have to get that done as soon as I can. Either a lot of folks were injured in yesterday's incident, or like me, he's still thinking about the past. No, I must be overthinking things. Regardless, I'll be keeping an extra eye out for trouble.
Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
The breeze here feels so nice.
I remember that mist all too well, and it's reared its ugly head into our lives once more. When it appeared back then, many of us lost so many things we held dear. Will history repeat itself? Has it come to take even more from us? When will it ever be satisfied? Plans to jumpstart the tour business again were halted. We got a mountain of issues to deal with because of last night. Hayway put me in charge of tourist safety, so how we proceed with the rental business is up to me. How can I be drinking after last night? I was gonna challenge Aaron's friends to some gambling.
Okay.
I hate this kind of stuff. I hope those mafia goons rot in hell. I wish there was more I could do to help. Maybe I could lend Passon a hand. As far as dealing with those rat bastards, I'll just have to pin my hopes on Jack and that red-haired kid. Can't rely on Hayway, it seems. This would be a lot easier if they'd step in. Some regulars of mine were among last night's victims. I feel so helpless behind the counter. I'm not like you or Jack. All I can do is watch this place. I've got a nasty feeling about all this. You guys are planning to dig around. Be careful.
You don't need to be shy now. See you again.
Hey Jack, you look better than you usually do this time of morning. I'll take that as a compliment. I just figured that now's not the best time to be hungover. How are you guys holding up? We're doing okay, given the circumstances. What about you? I won't lie, I'm pretty shaken up. Some of the victims were regulars of ours. But you don't need to worry about me. I'll be fine. If you say so. Is there anything else you can tell us about the victims? A little, though probably nothing you don't already know. The thing they all had in common was they were friends of Aaron's. And now he's out for blood. Either he wants to get revenge for them, or he wants to make a declaration of war on A. I'm worried about him flying off the handle and doing something he'd regret. You guys have any idea where he is? Has he dropped by? Well, we haven't been able to locate him, no. Could be that he's at the clinic. They're treating the sole survivor of the attack as we speak. Might be worth checking that place out. Nah, we already went. They said they just missed him. I don't have any other info for you. Wish I could have been more help. Nah, it's cool. If you learn anything new, hit me up. You got it. I understand how he feels. I'm fuming too. Jack's handling it a bit better, but yeah, it's a tough day for everyone. Don't worry about us though. For now, you need to focus on finding Aaron and tracking those murderers down. I'm sorry we don't have much information to offer. We'll try to gather some while you're doing your thing. You're not the only ones who are worried about Aaron. I'll touch base with some of my sources and see if I can get any inside info. Might get some leads on Hayway and A, which is a whole other minefield. If those two go to war, this safe haven won't be safe anymore. Alright, well, I think we've talked to everybody here. So it looks like we gotta go to Newtown.
Well...
Well, where'd you get? You there! Hey there. What'll it be? See ya.
Oh. Hey, we got the jump on us with the on-site inspection, but we at least managed to catch a glimpse of the weapon's traces. You think the Armada executives are still here? Yeah, I can't say for certain, but we should be ready for anything. I checked the roads and the railroad, but there were no signs that they left the city. My hunch tells me their hideout isn't far away. Understood. I need to do some digging to find out where it is, but I'm sure Elaine will have it pinpointed before me. Thanks for that info, by the way. I'm sure she's putting it to good use. Don't mention it. All I did was pass along what I heard. Nothing more. The police and the Braces agreed to work together on this case. I'm glad I get to work alongside Horted again. It's just like old times. I was just exchanging info with Detective Dart. We were partners back when I was a cop. Most of the top brass is terror-stricken by Hayway, but there's still some people left on the force who got some backbone. In my opinion, the cops and the Bracers need to work hand in glove. That's the way forward for us. While I was heading to my sauna last night, the street erupted into chaos. My body moved on its own and I managed to save some people. When things hit the fan, having martial arts training can come in handy. That's why it's important to train your mind and body constantly, even in retirement.
Looking for something to drink? What'll you have today? Thanks for coming. Welcome. What can I do for you? See you again.
This Eastern cuisine is delicious.
There are civilian casualties. It's hard not to feel like we failed them. The Bracers are doing everything they can to bring this situation to an end, but at this point, we may need to call the main office and request some backup. I'm going to pour through all the info we have on Armada one last time. That strange mist mentioned in last night's report is concerning. It's possible that it's somehow connected to the strange phenomena that transpired in Crail Village. We need to band together and figure out what Armada's up to.
Well...
welcome. I hope to see you again.
Please step on up.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming. Welcome. Thank you for visiting the Cowboy
Hello there.
Store. We hope you enjoy your stay as you browse.
Ooh, right.
Goods Longport
We
has
should probably
to
get
offer.
some... Ooh, we have a lot of sepith. Nice, okay, cool. Alright. Yeah, let's get some upgrades going.
Welcome. Thank you for visiting the Kowloon department store. We hope you enjoy your stay
Come
as you
again.
browse the finest goods of Longport. Has to offer.
Do you know what you want?
Ow. Ooh.
Welcome.
I hope to see you again.
Okay, bye.
Store.
You'll never believe what happened.
So this is the Great Spire, huh?
Alright. I think we are ready to proceed. I didn't realize you were here, Ashen. Oh, it's you guys. I'm sorry about earlier. Feels like I sort of pushed everything onto you. Don't worry about it. If I felt like you were being unreasonable, I wouldn't have taken the job. Anyway, I know you guys are probably investigating this whole thing on the down low. Has Heiwei sniffed out any clues? A few, but nothing that would tell us about Aaron's whereabouts. Damn, what about Almada then? All we know about them is that they haven't made any moves since last night. We have no idea where they're hiding, unfortunately. Where could they be? Don't know. It's possible they aren't even in Longport anymore. What, you think? Might have bailed so they could get out of Heiwei's reach. But now that they've stained their hands with civilian blood, the guild's gonna be out to get them too. Do you think Almada would just back down like that? Doubtful, but it's not impossible either. Actually, I do think it's impossible. And I can tell you why if you'd like. By all means. There have been no sightings of gangsters since last night. We have eyes on every road leading out of Longport. So if they had escaped, we would know. I can guarantee they're still in Longport. Hard to picture a bunch of low-life gangsters evading Heiwei's surveillance network. Well, I guess that settles that. Sorry, I can't answer your other questions. All good. Having confirmation on that alone is huge for us, so we should be thanking you. Keep us in the loop if anything changes. Of course, I'm going to be talking with some other people about this, so hopefully I'll have more to share later. Alright, that's it for this area, I think. Shame we didn't learn anything worthwhile. So what's our next move? I think we're gonna have to resort to venturing into enemy turf. By enemy turf, do you mean the Messeldom Trading Company? Yes, that's right. It's a risky play and we might just end up being a waste of time. We don't got many other options though. Watch your backs and don't get too far ahead of me. Understood. Got it. all were as it seemed, this would be Almada's home base. Yeah, but I don't think anyone's here anymore. Probably jumped ship early to avoid fighting Heiwei. Still, our troublemaker might be in there right now. Are we going to infiltrate the facility then? That's what I'm thinking. Keep an eye out for traps, got it? Of course. This is definitely trespassing, but I suppose now is not the time to be arguing. I've already saved you the trouble. Oh, it's Elaine. What are you doing here? When did you become the breaking and entering type? Never. The police supplied us with a warrant. In light of last night's tragedy, the guild can no longer stand by idly. I was hoping to find a lead here, but alas, it's completely empty inside. Is that so? You think they moved to a new base then? I don't think this place was ever their primary base to begin with. Nothing inside suggested it was ever used as an office. Though there were plenty of thugs that used to hang around here. A literal dummy company, huh? Indeed. However, the fact that even the thugs have left must mean something. They were likely involved with what happened last night. For sure, even if all the pieces ain't clicking quite yet. I'm of the same mind. What do you mean? What happened to those boys was no fight. It was a slaughter. One look at their bodies told the whole story. These aren't average thugs we're dealing with. They seem more like the murdering type. Whoever tore up those bodies didn't show a lick of restraint. Honestly, I don't know if real Armada goons would be capable of that. I concur. Those wounds bother me even more than the mysterious fog that suddenly rolled in. That said, I fear we may see worse bloodshed yet. I'm going to investigate another potential lead. If you intend on continuing this case, please be careful. The Mesodom Trading Company might not be our only enemies here. Bah, she's got enough to worry about herself. I know she's strong, but will she be okay investigating like this? Couldn't we work alongside her? Well, we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. So should we go look inside for ourselves? Nah, she didn't find anything, we won't either. And she would have mentioned it if she found anything about Aaron. I just don't understand where he could have run off to. How is it even that Heiwei doesn't know where he is? Both him and those thugs disappearing at the same time can't be a coincidence. There's no evidence of them leaving the city, right? Nope, that's an important fact. Heiwei's got eyes all over this city, but there are still blind spots. I mean, we're talking about a city with a population of 550,000 after all. Not to mention the naval base. There's no way we can search everywhere top to bottom by ourselves. I'm sure that's what Heiwei is doing right now. We aren't Heiwei, so we gotta think outside the box. Alright, this should work. Are you accessing the orbital network? What are you looking at? A real estate site. I'm checking to see if anything else went down when Almada bought this place. Oh! Real estate? Is there a fake estate too? Bingo. A huge warehouse at the docks got rented out almost at the exact same time as this office. Can't see exactly who or where the client is, but I ain't complaining. We got ourselves a lead. So essentially this Mesodom Trading Company is a ruse meant to divert attention from the warehouse. Because that is where Almada's anti-Heiwei forces are stationed. Oh, I see. Spot on. Time to hustle, gang. Huh? We don't know where we're going or who we rented the facility. Or are we gonna ask the realtor who brokered the deal? Bad idea. If Almada really did rent the place, there's no way the realtor will blab. They'd just end up dead. Hell, for all we know, they've probably already been silenced. Almada is cruel enough to do something like that. I got a better plan anyway. We're headed to the one guy who's got a better nose for this city than me. A certain lousy drunk of a gambler with low blood pressure and a partner who might as well have him by a leash. Oh, I don't think he'd appreciate that description of himself. Alright, with that, we're going to go ahead and end for tonight. My jaw's getting hurting. And it's getting pretty late, too. Alright, subbies. I hope that you enjoyed this stream. And I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. I'm going to be streaming something tomorrow. I didn't put it on the schedule because I actually forgot that I had to do it because of the trip. But we will be streaming tomorrow, so I hope you'll come back out and visit me then. If you haven't already, don't forget that you can check out my socials, join my Discord, follow me on Twitter, consider donating to me on Ko-fi to help support the channel and myself. Visit my throne and get me a gift if you want to do that, and youtube.com/@Domiwoof. Check out my VODs, those are there too. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short because my head really hurts right now, so we're gonna go ahead and just go and see each other tomorrow. Bye, subbies!